Hello friends, welcome to Magic with Melly. I'm eating McDonald's right now. Sometimes sometimes you just gotta break the mold and do what you want. Sometimes you're really disciplined and you need to catch a break. I've been eating generally very healthy, and I think my skin is purging from eating really healthy. And every now and again you have to let yourself have your cravings, tap into your temptations. I'm not saying that you should revert back to old ways, but if it feels good, if it's not hurting anybody, especially if it's not hurting you, why not? You know, every now and again is okay for certain things. You know, there's a time and place for things. We all have a little bit of good and a little bit of bad in us. Some of us have more good in us. Some of us had more bad in us. Okay. This is your channeled message if you are resonating with fast food every now and again, changing your diet. Maybe you're changing your diet from fast food and eating out all the time to something that's more like a healthier lifestyle. Maybe you might be finding specific options, like alternatives. It's giving like niche. It's also giving like, be as specific as you want, okay? Be as communicative as feels right. The more specific, or the more you put what you want out there, you vocalize it, the more you present yourself the opportunity to get it. You know, people don't know what you want and need until you tell them what you want and need. You may be blaming someone else for your communication style. You know, they don't know what they don't know. But once they know, then they know better. And then they can treat you better. Ooh. So, picking at your acne could be a thing. Okay, sometimes you can't help it. You're just like really... it's like being upset and taking it out on yourself. You just gotta let it do its thing. It's coming up for a reason. Acne, you might be going through something ugly, okay? And the skin reflects that. Same thing with rashes. If you're itchy, there could be a metaphysical reason behind it, lovelies. And you gotta figure out what's going on. Oh my god, the blood. I'm being called to say be careful about blood magic, sex magic. Your manifesting abilities, you're better at it than you think. Some of you are wondering, why is this person stuck on me? And maybe it's because you had sex with them. Excuse me. I'm just gonna be transparent and honest. Like, don't let your flaws get in the way. Honestly, if I let acne or the fact that I'm eating get in the way of this tarot reading, I might not be able to get the same message out. Potatoes. You could be into potatoes in various forms. You could also not really have a type, and it's because you're figuring out what you like. You're just open to all sorts of men and women, and it's because you don't know what you want, so you need to figure out what you want. I'm hearing someone needs to venture out from their usual type. that maybe the love of your life isn't your usual type. Or maybe they are, because you've been searching for them your whole life. So you keep repeating the same type. Or you're tired of the same type and your type is something else. For my homegirls, and guys too, but I think the girls had to worry about this much more. If you're hanging out in your car, lock your car. Don't just hang out in your car with the doors unlocked. Because my car, if I were to put the car in park, it automatically unlocks the door because it thinks I'm about to step out. But if you park your car, make sure you lock your car if you're just hanging out. All it takes is someone with a rag and some chloroform or chemical that knocks you out. They open the door, put that over your mouth, and you're kidnapped. Your car is stolen. You're stranded. Yeah. Stranger danger. Pray. I hope you pray. Just, please God, don't put me at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, align me with being at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Be the right kind of person that attracts those good things. And here's a tarot message about good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to, well, sometimes it's part of the plot. But bad things, it's usually their bad karma because they reap what they sow. And it's like, what did you do to deserve that? And in some circumstances, it's because it's for the plot. You know, a character building, it's a story. Part of your story. You're the superhero in your own story, and you'd be surprised where you're the superhero in someone else's story. You know, you could lead by example, and maybe you might not think that you're setting a good example, but it's like, then they're done that, and they could apply to anything. You may just be focusing on the wrong thing, where this reading's kind of segueing towards like natural talents. Maybe even tapping into a hobby. They have spicy chicken nuggets at McDonald's. Someone wants to get spicy with you because they've been observing you for some time. And yeah, you turn them on in ways that they can't explain. I'm hearing I can show you better than I can tell you. So if your main love language is words of affirmation and someone's like, I can show you better than I can tell you, it's giving like actions speak louder than words, but the words could supplement. Like maybe someone doesn't explain why they do what they do. They just do what they do. And it's sort of like Spirit's asking you to read in between the lines a little more, or like pay attention a little more. Maybe you're fucking up because you have too many people you're paying attention to and you're not noticing the small things, and you're just like, I don't see it. You know, like maybe you're having trouble in the love department because you're having a hard time seeing the love, and it's maybe because your love is spread out thin. You have too many people in your life. You can run a big circle or a tight circle. You know, it's really, everyone's sort of on a spectrum with that one. How many people is in your life and how spread thin you are. You could be spread thin by your work opportunities, or your work obligations. I mean, I'm hearing then opportunities are coming in because that was a surprise. You may be pleasantly surprised by what people see in you and what they think about you and the type of opportunities they want to provide for you if you just let it in. It's giving someone's been having a hard time letting people in, and then it's like you're also putting a blockage. You may be putting a block up for people who have done you wrong or done you dirty, but you're also putting up a block against people who haven't done you dirty, who will never do you dirty, and you're sort of isolating emotionally, even physically. You could be doing a little bit of both, but it could be one or the other. So if you're isolating emotionally, it's like you have people around you, but you still feel alone because you're not, like, it's like gaslighting yourself out of your feelings. Like, but then there's also the other realm of things of, like, so you're around people but pushing people away, or you're not around people at all, but you are really tapping into your field. Like, everyone's healing journey is a little bit different. You are going through this a little bit alone, more alone than you should be right now. Like, Spirit's asking you to open up a bit more. You'd be surprised by how long people have been waiting for you to come around. Like, there's people who just want to make sure you're okay, and you could be just, like, really hyper vigilant. You're kind of like, I've been here before, and you figured out it was unsafe, right? So then it's like Spirit had you go through that so you know what unsafe feels like. And right now it's like, can you tell the difference? I'm hearing you're being tested, and the people around you are being tested. I mean, granted, people are testing you. Like, are you going to put in the effort? Are you going to do me wrong? Are you going to go off on me? It's giving, like, patience, right? What do you do when you're impatient? What do you do when you're not getting what you want from someone? How bad is bad? Revealing secrets. Okay, like, someone's going to be vulnerable and expressive to you, and it's giving rejection, right? And acceptance. Being vulnerable, you'll be able to navigate who's for me, who's not for me. Showing who you really are, you know, revealing those secrets and being like, are you okay with this part of me that I don't let other people see? You know, I don't let just anyone see that, and I'm letting you see it. Do you accept it or reject it? The acceptance part, that's awesome. The rejection part, it's like, okay, we're not wasting any more time now. You know who I really am, and you fuck with it or you don't. I'm going to leave the reading here. Thank you for being a part of the Magic with Melly Collective. I'm eating spicy chicken nuggets and french fries with sweet tea. And here's me signing off so I can enjoy the rest of my lunch. Bye.